You can stick your dick in the sky and jack off.
Rock his head! Rock his head! Rock his head! Rock his head!
Tonight should be the first night in history that one wrestling ring announcer will openly announce and MC a wrestling show under the influence of LSD. This is going to happen tonight. Right now it is almost 6 o'clock. The show will be at 8 o'clock. I should be peaking fully by then. Have you seen the house lately? We have displayed over in this direction, since Human Cockfighting 96, the barbed wire dildo.
Yeah. Yes, I will do anything for GZL, and I will die for him. I will do anything for him. He is my God. He is my daddy, and I will do it all for him.
He's your daddy? What's that mean?
He is my daddy. He is
I adopted her. When she came out and followed me on the road, I told her, I showed her more things than her daddy could ever show her.
A few minutes before showtime, this is going to be the most enjoyable, not only gym wars, but live wrestling that I think I've ever seen. Already Boom Boom Kamini down there. He's already inflated to a good Yokozuna size, 690 pounds right before my eyes like a big blowfish. Just standing there minding his own business. I'm looking at him. I knew something was up. Wow. Whoa, yes. Kamini's got a cool gimmick now. The blowfish. I saw it happen. I have witness to it. My pupils are dilated. I am seeing this all happen. Vinny Massaro. I watched the stripes etch themselves into his body. Wow. Leprechaun Aaron O'Grady. His growing ears pointed. He is Lucky Charms.
Magically delicious.
He thinks he's magically delicious. This is going to be fun. And I haven't had a look at Roland yet. He hasn't talked to me yet. I have the feeling, Roland, gotta be honest with you. I'm frying my ass off of LSD, so whatever you tell me might get a bit switched and exaggerated around. I haven't seen Meltzer yet either.
It's a hot one today. I appreciate all of you bearing the heat. I know that I personally am crying.
Here, show this. Here, show this. My hand. Okay, follow my hand. Notice my hand doesn't leave my arm. In the pee-pee of Polly. Ready? Ready? Up here. Wait, one more time. Follow my hand. Nature. I'm gonna be sick. A glorious day in the Extremely Strange Wrestling offices, where we're getting ready to do an up-close and personal interview with the very charismatic, dynamatic Commissioner Paul E. Paul E, before we get started, a little bit of power broker lunch, maybe a little cherry pie. Go for a little cherry pie there. And while we're starting into this, we have a few questions that many of the fans are just dying to know answers for, Commissioner. Basically, the main question is the phenomenon. The really hyper phenomenon behind Paul E. What is it? What do you think it is that just brings the fans out in droves to follow you, the Commissioner? Is it the urine? Is it the crust? Is it the drool? Is it the eating? What do you think it is, Commissioner?
I wouldn't know.
Taking a big fucking fat bong hit. The big bong hit by the Ray Pass.
after exposing the business. And we're still trying to recuperate. A lot of unexpected injuries. A lot of surprises like the crew leaving. The show basically fell apart at points. But at least, we had some redeeming moments. Like when we returned the ring, I got into a great argument with a bouncer at another nightclub and got the bouncer to argue with the manager there. And as a side note, we had an esteemed guest in the crowd this year who we didn't want to mention by name. But he was sitting there, and I'm not sure how long he stayed because after the show when I went over, he was already gone. But look at, hey, Steve. That's right about where I was. Hey, Steve, how you doing? What'd you think of the show last night? Whatever he says. Oh, yeah, I thought it was okay with her. Yeah, well, did you have a good time? Oh, yeah. It's always fun coming out to San Francisco. I don't know what he'll say. Yeah, we're still kind of recuperating from it, I guess, yeah? But I guess the big complaint was from everyone after it's all said and done that show didn't go on longer, They wanted it to go on longer. Yeah, well... Oh, by the way, here, I already have a tape of last night's show here. You do? Yeah, well, we got it, all these people taped it and figured you might want a copy. This is a different one. Figured you might want a copy there. Well, it's less than 24 hours after possibly the biggest fiasco in not only extremely strange wrestling, but possibly professional sports as a whole. All kinds of things going wrong at Extremely Strange Wrestling's Exposing the Business, 98 Breaking Kayfabe, injuries, fans, wrestlers fleeing from the club. J.R. Benson will talk more about that. But one person who was there last night, one person who wanted to be a little inconspicuous about it but wanted to see a tape of it, is here today doing an autograph signing, a big fan of Extremely Strange Wrestling. Still haven't had a chance to talk to him because he was gone by the time we got there. So, there's a man right there. Hey. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Good. Go ahead there. All right. What did you think of the show yesterday? What did you think of the show yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Last night?
Then he saw too many.
I had a good time.
It was fun, yeah.
He decided my stand.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about anybody else. I had a good time.
I got a tape of the show for you. Some play ropes, too.
What's your?
Oh, yeah.
Just check them out.
What is it?
From last night's show.
Oh, you videotaped it?
Yeah, we got videotapes of it, but it's got like other highlights of it.
We need to take a clear picture. All right, I'll check it out.
All right. Glad to have you. Okay, we're being joined here in the studios for Extremely Strange Wrestling, the offices of our commissioner, Paul E. Paul E., it's a pleasure once again to have your genius again aboard with us here. We have a very serious subject to discuss, Commissioner, and that is the man who has sex with little boys in the ring, most notably...
No, I don't. Hey, no.
But seriously, we're talking...
No.
I'll make this real simple. Save the Whales is right. For those of you at the last show we did 4 weeks ago, okay, you two issued a legal challenge to the Incredibly Strange Wrestling Tag Team Champions, okay? You remember that flashback? All right, you know that.
Yes,
Okay. The tag team champions on that evening were Harley Racist and Vandal Drummond, okay? Now since then, in Los Angeles, Vandal and Harley have not only lost the titles, that tag team is broken up. Therefore, you have no match tonight, okay?
Oh, you're kind of cute, actually.
You think? You think maybe we
I'm
could...
supposed to be gay.
Hey.
But you're kind of good looking.
What do you say,
Oh, you're kind of good looking.
You think I am?
Yeah.
Would you be interested in someone like me? Polly?
I think you're beautiful.
Oh, yeah? You're making me blush, man.
I'm gay, dude. Shut up.